Welcome back. Many blessings. My name is Annika, and today we're going to do a message from this deck that I have to say started it all. The Arcanum deck. I love it so much. This was the deck that first told me to get on and do a reading, which was on TikTok, by the way. You can follow me on TikTok, I'll link it below. Different readings on there. Only a few of the same crossover videos, but mostly its own stuff. Astrology, cosmic updates, readings, but I love it. We have the Hierophant at the bottom right here because I was going to say the Arcanum. The meaning of Arcanum, one of them is the secrets and the mysteries. And the whole idea behind the Arcanum is that the secrets and the mysteries, they're not completely unknown. One just has to seek to find them within the Arcanum. And so sometimes there's this idea, especially I feel like in the spiritual communities, about like life being some grand mystery and like something that we could never fully know of. But I think what we don't know, we just don't know. But you can find out more and more if you want to. There's this saying in Kundalini Yoga, the unknown is known to me. Instead of like always affirming that you don't know, you never say I don't know. You say the unknown is known to me. The mysteries reveal themselves to me. I am a student of the Arcanum, and anything you don't know, you can go on the journey to find it out. So it's this idea too that like there's no such thing as coincidence. It's just a pattern that you don't have the awareness to recognize yet, but everything does add up, and there is a rhyme to all the reasons. So that's the Arcanum for you. Let's see what message the Arcanum has for us. Let's see what message the seeming mystery wants to reveal to us. Give us a little more knowing. So funny, like blindfolded woman who thinks she's in a state of confusion, but if she would just take off her blindfold, she would see that the full moon is illuminating everything, and that the moon represents the subconscious mind. So it's all that like we think we can't see, but the more and more that the light of consciousness gets shown within, so the more source light you pull in, the more that you settle the distraction and the stimulation, and you increase the actual conscious light that comes in, the more of a light gets shown on the subconscious, and it's no longer it's no longer like in the darkness. You start to bring it to the light, and that is what makes you more and more integrated over time. There's not all this stuff you're doing and thinking that you're unaware of, and that's running your, like the program of your human robot without your knowledge. Instead, you are having more conscious awareness over what you're doing. And there's kind of two realms. Like once you understand the whole subconscious thing, you can make the subconscious work for you, because it's like what performs most of our actions in life, but it is ruled by programs that we're often unaware of, that we picked up from the ages 0 to 7. So when you're aware of the subconscious, you want to reprogram those beliefs to serve you, because they are going to be the impetus for a lot of the actions you take in your life, and a lot of the thoughts you have, and therefore the vibration you hold, and then they are creating your life. So you want to like program those things in a way that is in alignment with beliefs that are in alignment with the goals and desires you have. How can you do that? What are the hows for reprogramming the subconscious? And how do you know what beliefs that you hold? We're just going off here. Okay, so anything that's not going the way that you want it to in your life, not like one big incident, because there are some things that we cannot control, but patterns, things that are showing up repetitively, even if they're in a slightly different form, but they have the same flavor, whether it be in regards to money, love, friendships, security, anything, you're like, okay, this is a pattern. I experience this kind of thing over and over. That is because the simulation is reflecting your subconscious belief about that thing. So you're like, okay, cool. So I want to believe that I always have enough resources, but I always am put in situations where I feel like I don't have enough and I'm scrambling. So that means my subconscious belief must be that I actually don't have enough and I always have to scramble to survive. And like, I always have to like get everything in the last minute to like actually make it instead of just being like in a state of ease. So that is my belief, is that that is going to be my experience. That is the way that resources work in my reality, scarcity, and me experiencing that in cycles. So then you want to program that you always have enough and that you're always provided for and that resources flow to you easily and effortlessly and you're always taken care of and you're always relaxed. So you could look up resources around that specific belief. And two of my favorites are subliminals, which are affirmations that get repeated below the level of auditory hearing. So it's like you'll hear rain sounds or whatever the subliminal maker is using, but your subconscious will be picking up like hundreds to thousands of affirmations, reprogramming your beliefs about finances and wealth. And the whole thing is that you want to repeat. So it's really good to listen to this. Confirmation verb. It's really good to listen to these while you are sleeping overnight, or you can listen to them during the day as well. Anytime you listen is great, but the whole thing is that like you'd want to ideally pick like an affirmation tape about money and be like, I'm just going to listen to this for 90 days and see what happens, because 21 days is great. 40 days is better, 60 days is better, 90 days is like locked in a new belief. So the subconscious reprogramming also has to take like a reframe around patience, because some people want there to be a fix right away, and these things can create a shift right away, but like you want to be like, I want to brainwash myself. I want to rewire my brain here. So you kind of just start to make it a habitual thing that you do. And the other thing that works really well and very quickly and pairs very well with subliminals is tapping. Brad Yates has really good tapping on YouTube. He has a lot of good tapping for money, for love, but it's so interesting because you can feel it's like tapping on meridian points while you say certain things, and it releases certain beliefs, that because the beliefs create like an energy, a stuck energy in our meridians that is basically the feeling that we experience due to that belief that we have. And so that energy is vibrationally attracting that experience over and over and over again to confirm this belief we have. So if we tap while both saying the kind of limiting belief and then a new belief while tapping on these meridians, it's like you're moving the energy and you're installing a new belief within. So highly recommend that. Also highly recommend doing it daily for a while. I think it's the most fruitful practice to find what works for you in terms of reprogramming the subconscious mind, because no matter how much effort you put in the external, you will always have the glass ceiling of your subconscious belief patterns, and you will have to work so much less hard in the 3D and get so much farther if your subconscious is on board with what you want to create and what you want to experience, because you're not just going to be like looping over and over again. Like you're getting somewhere and then boom, you're back there. And then, you know, like we want to break through the glass ceiling. We want to break the habit of being yourself. And that's part of the arcanum. It's like, oh, life is some grand mystery. It's like, no, it's a projection of your subconscious beliefs, and then also like a little bit of karma, dharma, destiny, and like this grand plan that's woven. But a lot of it is the projection of your subconscious beliefs and this mirror that we can realize that we have so much power to change. And so anyway, yeah, we can take that blindfold off and illuminate the subconscious, and then we won't be confused. Like, I'm confused between this or that. It's like, no, you can see clearly. And anyway, I forgot to keep talking about the Hierophant, which I showed at the beginning, but the Hierophant is like the teacher of the mysteries. And there is so much wisdom and there is so much knowledge, and also so much of it is innate within you. And you actually don't even need that much to unlock it. It's knowing how there is such a vast, infinite amount of wisdom within your DNA, because humans hold like royal codes from many, many extraterrestrial races that are also unlocked, first of all, as we go through many cosmic portals as the earth as a collective over time. Like, it is time coded to unlock during certain alignments as we go through our astrological clock. So that is why we just like all will experience awakenings over time. I love this. Yeah, you have it all. You have it all within you. You have all the codes within you that you need. And so also starting to bring your awareness to the fact that like you are the keeper of the arcanum. Like, it's in your cells, it's in your DNA, it's in your blood, it's in your bones, and it is in the light of your consciousness and the light of your soul, which we have like our vast infinite soul, and then our body, like our bodies, we have more than just our physical body. In Kundalini Yoga, they say we have 10 bodies, multiple mental bodies, multiple energetic bodies, and then our physical body. And depending on the strength of your system, you can hold more of your infinite soul, which holds all of that information, all of the secrets of the arcanum, of the mysteries within it. And the stronger that your system is, and then the more that you like open up your spiritual channels, all of your chakras, the more of that infinite self you can pull in. And that's when you start to remember, both when we do that and then also when we go through these time-coded cosmological unlockings within our own system. It's kind of like a two-pair, because you want to be preparing your system to receive the most of you as we go through these cosmic time-coded moments. And then there's also this natural, just like beyond our doing, unlocking and awakening that's happening as we go through this cosmic evolution as a human race, because we do have a intergalactic history that we are not told about, because we are purposely fed a program of us being kind of like a primitively evolved species that has only ever been here on Earth. But the truth is that we actually hold ancient codes from all over the galaxy, and that is why also so many other groups, other species, higher dimensional beings are interested in us here, because we are a part of them. They're a part of us. So just the encouragement to think of yourself as this like very powerful, very ancient, very intelligent being, and like the more that you strengthen yourself and also connect and open up spiritually, the more that you are going to remember, the more you're going to access your infinite powers, the more you're going to unlock all of your past life attainments, future life attainments. The timelines are all happening simultaneously, present, future, past. And it's really primarily in this third dimension that we're experiencing time in the way that we do. So that's why also the more you raise your consciousness, the more that you start to access all of your past life attainments, all of your future life attainments, and like the complete multidimensionality of who you actually are, which is so vast. Okay, and so abundant. It like holds all the codes to like create the earthly abundance that you need on this plan, like on this plane. The plan. It holds the plan to your 10 of Pentacles, to your ever unfolding, infinite, abundant, story here on earth. And like, look at this. This is like a palace. This is your legacy. This is your divine legacy. You hold within you the blueprint plan to your divine legacy here on earth. And that is why they say all the answers are within, because it is within you. And books and codes and people help to unlock these things within us, but like, it needs to be in tandem with us going within, silencing the noise, accessing, opening, awakening that infinite energy within us that holds this unique blueprint, this unique vision. And if you are here still watching this video, I sense that this is already unlocking for you. You're getting the vision, you're getting the downloads, and that is the blueprint for your 10 of Pentacles, your legacy. It's something that will last far beyond you and that will bless far more than just you, but you'll know it by the like fire that it lights in your soul, and by like the truth that it is to you. It's a truth that nobody else will know. So there's that saying, well, to thine own self be true, but there is another one that is like, oh my God, it's so good. It's like, be loyal. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to think of it right now. Be loyal. It's like something about like, walk the way, be loyal to your own soul. Walk the way when all others abandon it. Something like that. Honestly, I really want to look it up because it's so good. Let's see if we can find it. Just stand by with me because we're just going to be hanging out here together. Be loyal to the path of your own soul. Walk the way when all others abandon it. I love the internet. Thank God for the days we're in. Oh. You know? I don't actually know if I'm going to find it. Maybe we'll throw it in tomorrow's video. But walk the way when all others abandon it. Don't expect other people to understand what you came here to make others understand through the sight of witnessing you actualizing it. Like, do you know that's like, you came here to awaken others through the display of the blueprint you have that is not here yet. So honestly, better off if nobody sees what you make until you make it. Okay, let's see what else. What other messages from the arcanum, about the arcanum, do we have? Yeah, this is beautiful. Okay, so we have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. It's almost as if this is like the full emotional, creative mastery. The mastery of alchemy too. And there are koi fish here down in the bottom. Koi fish are like spiritual symbols of, oh, actually they're not even koi fish. They're just fish. I guess it's the Pisces energy of the King of Cups. But he holds the chalice of the mystery right there in his cup for him to drink. And the King of Swords wields the sword of truth, wields the sword of knowledge. So like, this is the alchemical elixir of life, and this is the sword of knowledge. And you have both. You have it all. You are a fractal of God consciousness. It is all within you. And any moment where we feel confused, trapped, once again, it's a reminder that it's an illusion, because we lost one of the kings. Well, what is that symbolic of? It just means that you are hiding from yourself. This is literally hiding behind a pillow. You're hiding from yourself. You're pretending not to know. And that's okay, because we came down here to play that game. But you're more powerful than you think. And you don't have to deny it anymore. And if you want to, you can, but just know that it's a game you're playing with yourself. You are who you claim to be. So this is within you. And you can be that, or you can be that. And it's okay to forget. But like, when you are like this and you remember, just take off the blindfold and realize, oh my God, these swords are like not even an actual prison. I can just tip one over and walk right out. And remember who I really am. Okay, much love. I will catch you tomorrow. Can't stop, won't stop.